The 2025 PGA Tour season just wrapped up at the RSM Classic. And while Sami Välimäki made history as the first Finn to win on tour, the real drama was happening further down the leaderboard. For dozens of players, this wasn't just the end of a tournament, it was the end of their guaranteed spot on the world's biggest golf tour. This year, the stakes were higher than ever. The PGA Tour tightened its membership rules, meaning players had to finish inside the top 100 of the FedEx Cup standings to keep their full playing privileges for 2026. That's a huge change from the old top 125. Anyone from 101 to 125 now gets only conditional status, making it much harder to get into tournaments. While some big names like Max Homa and Billy Horschel finished outside the top 100, they're safe thanks to previous wins. Will Zalatoris also has a major medical exemption after his back surgeries, but for many others, the dream has hit a major roadblock. Let's look at 12 notable names who won't have a full PGA Tour card next year. First up, Matt Wallace at 103. After his 2023 win, his 2-year exemption is up. With only one top 10 this season, he's now facing a return to the DP World Tour, where he's had most of his success. Then there's Espo Hassler at 104. A super talented player who just couldn't find his form this year, leaving him with conditional status and a lot of work to do. Now for some household names. 9-time winner Matt Kuchar finished 118th at 47. He'll likely use a career money exemption to play one more year before he's eligible for the PGA Tour Champions. And what about fan favorite Joel Dahmen? He ended up at 122 after a brutal season where he missed 16 cuts and even split with his longtime caddy. It's going to be a winter of reflection for him. Next year's U.S. President's Cup captain, Brant, finds himself at 126. Apache season means he'll be juggling his captaincy duties without full playing status, and perhaps one of the bigger surprises, Adam Hadwin, is all the way down at 139. A tough year for the Canadian means he's almost certain to miss out on the next President's Cup team. Even major champions aren't safe. 2-time major winner Zach Johnson finished 141st. A great finish at the Masters was a lone bright spot. He's expected to use a career money exemption, and with his 50th birthday coming up, he might soon be joining the senior tour. Remember Cameron Champ, the 3-time winner seen as a future superstar? He continued to struggle, finishing 147th and losing his card. Camilo Villegas, who had that incredible comeback win in 2023, couldn't keep the momentum going. He finished 155th, and Tristan Lawrence at 163 might be the biggest shock of all, after nearly winning the Open in 2024 and earning his card from Europe. He just couldn't find his footing in the States and will head back to the DP World Tour full-time. Finally, 2 former major champions from Europe also lost their status. Former Masters winner Danny Willett finished at 169, and former Open champion Francesco Molinari is way down at 185. This might actually be a blessing, as he's a fruit-runner to be the next Ryder Cup captain. It's a brutal reminder of how tough it is at the top. For these players, the road back to the PGA Tour will be long and difficult. What do you think? Which player are you most surprised to see on this list? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more golf content.